Hello, 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 my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 23 on the Wilderness Wildlands series for Farming Simulator 25. My name is Free Machine Gaming, and welcome, welcome, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic, because I am as usual. So we are here. We finished our harvest off camera. And we have another harvest to start. We'll zip over here and I'll show you while the manure is filling up. As usual, we got our sell points to sell. And as you can see, we're getting sugarcane. We got this field right here to harvest when we're done selling products. And then we only got two fields. Well, we got this one, a field straight over there, and one more field to go. And all of our fields have been switched to sugarcane, which means that we can sell our cedar. And I think we're getting to the point where we can start downsizing. I think with 150,000 liters, I think we can actually start just buying product. But I want to keep somewhat farming going just so we can keep going. I hope you guys are doing great. I really do. I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope you guys are doing great and awesome and well. And everybody's great. So like we said, we're going to sell our manure. We're going to sell our milk. We're going to sell our slurry. We're going to pay off a massive amount of a loan. And then we're going to, we are also, I do believe, let's see here. We are at statistics, yep, 2,300 trees. We're right on the money. Let's see how many days now. I think this is day 3. Yep, we got 400, so right here. So 1.5 million, 1 million liters, and it's taken me 4 months to get here. So 1.5 million liters will get me probably about 6 to 8 months worth. So we only have to mow every once in a while because I do believe we have close to 1 million now. Yep, 1.12. So we almost got enough to fill it. We got enough in there for almost 8 more months, which is great. Look at our sugarcane growing crazy fast. Couple more months, we'll be ready. We'll be harvesting sugarcane. And then we can get rid of our harvester. We can start downgrading our equipment and go from there. But, yeah, what a difference in series between this one and the Raznek Realistic series. What an amazing transformation that was. Yeah, it's just, I love to have the two different series going. That way everybody's happy. We get one where we build our own, where we use massive equipment, big equipment, things like that. And then we have one that's super realistic. So, all right. So as you see, now what I did is I sold the straw off the field right away. Well, I filled this. Nope, I didn't sell it. The straw is at 2.1, so we used 85,000 liters in 1 month on the straw. So we're going to keep filling that until it's done. Now, once the fields go to sugarcane, then we're only going to have slurry, and we will sell our manure spreader and switch to a slurry spreader. So that'll be kind of cool. What else do we want to look at here with the cows? Slurry, look at 435,000 liters, and we've been selling 190,000 liters every day, and we still are making a ton of slurry. So, yeah, we're going to be fine on slurry, and we'll be fine on manure. But then what we're going to do is remember, too, that once we get 2 more fields, the 300,000 at 85,000. So you got 170, and 170 is 340. So just about 4 months worth after our harvests are all gone, we'll still be doing manure. And then that just collects more slurry and everything. So, as you can see, we make 151,950 liters of milk every day. And we're ready to go. Yeah, we got that field there, the one behind us. Whoop, got that one there coming due. So we, as you can see how far we've made it with our trees. It's pretty awesome. We're actually starting to clear out. Once we get our farm done, then we'll pick a section up here, start working our way around. And then we will have, because we've already completed one, oops, I got that too far. I've already completed one goal on this map already, which was get to our 1,000 cows. Now, we could technically get another pen if we just saved up a little bit. I also cleared this out too, just so you guys know, so I don't whip my trailer around here. So let's sell the milk. Let's sell the manure first. 117,000 liters of manure in 1 day. And our 100,000 liter manure is full. Absolutely crazy. So we're going to be able to start paying off quite a bit of loan every single day. It's going to be great. Now we'll sell this, and then we'll sell this. We'll sell at least one load of slurry. and we'll get on to harvesting, and we'll pay off a massive amount of loan here, at least. Looks like it's going to be. Now, I think we've been averaging between 60 and 70,000 liters, or $60 and $70,000 every day that we're paying off. Now, once we get to the point where we are literally just using, well, we're going to be over 70,000 right now. Yeah, we still got more. We might even get 90. I think we got 90,000 last time. Yeah, which is about right. Yep. And plus, look at this. We're going to have over 100,000 in the loan paid off. So that's going to start going very quickly, if you know what I mean. It's going to start going. And then once sugarcane happens, I'm telling you, we should, and then we'll never have to plant, and then we won't have to buy seed or fertilizer again, all that stuff. So I got to check. Look at how nice this looks with this opened up now. I can zip right through here. But we have made some major changes. And then, like I said in last night's video for the realistic series, as soon as this one's done, we're going back-to-back country because I've had many people that want me to bring that series back. Look at how nice this looks being open. Just looks so much better. The fields look great. Everything looks great. Yeah, we're going to go back-to-back country, and then when we're finished with the realistic series on Judith, Montana, we've got another one that'll be a European map. So let's grab our 190,000 liters of slurry, sell that, and then we'll get harvesting. We have to make sure that the 135,000 that I don't think we need any fertilizer in the machine because it doesn't use a lot of it. Yeah, we only need. Oh nope, the seeds are full. I must have filled them all. Oh, that's right, because I sold the straw and I bought the seeds with it, and we don't need any solid fertilizer. So we don't need to be. All this can come off the loan now. That's amazing. That's great. And so that right now we're at about 125,000 that we can do. If we can get 3,000 more out of this, then we will have 130,000. So we're starting to go up. What's our loan down to now? 7.54. So still going to be a long ways to go before we get there. So we have a choice to make. We're going to pay a little bit off on the loan. Do we want to purchase the cows? Okay, purchase another shed of cows and start building that up so that we can start whipping off a lot more, or do we want to just run with what we have and see what kind of profits we make from the first thing of sugarcane? I think that's what we probably should do, is see how much, like what kind of yield we get. Because remember, once the sugarcane's planted, we no longer have to make it again. Yeah, and like as you can see, I've still got 4.65. I still got at least 2 more months before I need to make TMR. By then, that'll be out. You know, if I can get 3 million in there, that's enough for another year's worth of TMR. So here we go. Let's sell this, put this away, and start harvesting our fields. Here we go. Massive. We won't need the belt anymore. It's great. Let's go this way for a change, just for something different to do. I still have these little thingies that I could mow in between here, even though they're not fields. Look how clear it is all the way up through here. Isn't that nice? I got to paint the grass on there. And, yeah, we're starting to, like, clear out our farm. We're starting to make some major progress. I think what I want to do is when we get all said and done with the map and it's all clear and everything, then I want to load up the map with it original and put a side-by-side and show you guys what we did and how much we accomplished. Yeah, we're at least going to try that. If I can't figure out how to do it, then we'll just put a picture of how I used to be. All right, now this should make me $3,000. And then we can pay off $130,000 in the loan. And we could do that for a couple of months and get us enough to purchase another set of cows. And then you're starting to, sell 300,000 liters a day. But we could do it this way too. It eventually will go. We still have lots and lots of trees to do. So, yeah. And I think that once we downgrade some of our equipment, we'll start jacking up, we'll start racking up. I worded that wrongly. We'll start racking up the money because we'll get like 300 or 400,000 back from the harvester. We'll get about 100,000 back from the Get about 100,000 back from the belt. So that's another 500,000 or 600,000. We could downgrade to a triple mower with the wagon on the back. Yeah, we could do all that stuff if we wanted, so that we can. That Big M is $500,000. So that could give us a big chunk back there. 7,000. All right, so let's pay off $130,000 in loan. How's that sound? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. There we go. $130,000 on the loan. We are down to 7.4. So we're doing good, guys. I'm just really anxious before I make any decisions with the cows to see how much yield we get on the sugarcane. And we technically could combine all these fields instead of having to harvest them all. Take all of our sugarcane and divide it into, like, make one giant field of sugarcane. We could do that, or at least combine 2 or 3 of them. So we might have to think about doing that. Go from there, because it would just be a matter of creating a field between them and then planting the sugarcane, and then it just comes back. There's so many options that we can do. And as you can see how much slurry we make, holy cow. Like we said, we sold 193,000 just now, and we still have slurry 242,000. So we make about 200,000 a day in slurry. Now you don't need that much to do one field. But if we started combining the fields and making them a little bit bigger, that would be kind of cool too, because then you just have to harvest one field. You know what I mean? Alright, let's get that out of there. Go grab our harvester. Yeah, because if we downgraded from this to the triple mower, I think the Smaz, you can do it. I think you can do the windrow. Classes. What's the classes click mow? Quick mow. What's that do? So 16 miles an hour. Nope. We want to go somewhat realistic. I think you can do the Smaz. You can do windrow. I think. I'll have to look into it. But that way we could sell this down to 580. Get that back. What are we after? Oh, the harvester. So yeah, we're on our way, guys and gals. 150,000 liters of milk every day. There we go. See, there's so many options that you can do on this series. You can combine some of the grass fields, so when you mow, you're just mowing one. I like to have the smaller grass fields. I don't mind having. Well, then again, we'll see what we get for sugarcane. But it right now it's taken me about 20,000 liters of seeds to plant one. So I'm hoping to get at least 20,000 liters of sugarcane, enough to pay back what it would cost. And as long as it's worth it like that. So I got to paint grass on here, and then we're gonna do one more 100 trees, and I will get all set up with that, and then we will be back again tomorrow with another realistic series. Look at, with the grass painted in, it looks really good. And I didn't even paint grass over that. I just kind of painted it. Plus a 13-meter header. This feels massive compared to what we're using on the realistic series. So this is what I'll do, is what I've been doing, is selling the canola enough, and it gives me enough to buy the seeds that I have. Fill the straw up and then sell the rest of the straw. Between the canola and the straw, it gives me enough to buy this, to finish buying the seeds. Now just think about this: once all of the sugarcane is planted, we'll never have to do that again. We'll have slurry for our fertilizer if we need it. We'll still have lime if we need it. If the fields change. So the only thing bad about this MacDon header, I like it, but it doesn't always clip the edge. It's like, try to see it from in here. Good luck. So it missed it. It missed the little section. But I also changed the outer layer of this field. Used to have like a little dog leg left on it, and I changed it to where it was just kind of straight, so that we can come in here and literally just turn around and go right back up the other side. But not bad. We're getting pretty streamlined. I mean, I can't believe we paid $130,000, and it seems like it's going to be just about that every month now. And we're going to jump quite a bit. And I think I'm going to downgrade. I think I'm going to downgrade the Big M to the triple mower that windrows as well. And I do believe it's the Samaz that you can go with the windrow. And that'll drop us that'll give us back another $400,000. But like I said, we still have a ton. And you're only going from 13 meters to 10. So it's not like you're downgrading crazy amounts. Yeah, we're doing really, really well. And we still got a lot of trees. A lot. That's the thing is now I've got to start, I think, off camera. I want to start doing a couple hundred trees a day. But even I want to stick to the kind of the rules that we made in the beginning so that we're not changing up too much, because I like to evolve, but I also don't like to go off script too much. You know what I mean? Oh, we might get this field quite a bit done. But we're already at 6. We've been averaging about 20,000. Yep, there's this one. There's that one straight over. You see the light green. And then there's that one that's light green. And then there's the far one over there. So, realistically, we got 1, 2, 3 fields left. And then the canola's done, and we're into sugarcane. So then, if you think about it, we started with all oats. We went to all oats. We harvested all of the oats. And then we went to canola. We harvested all the canola. That's 7 fields. And then we went to, then we're going to sugarcane. So, yeah. And we'll have sugarcane permanently. Now, what I may do is plant some of these, create the fields and plant some of these in between fields with something else. You know? Some sort of, maybe corn. You never know. It's just so much different. But we will have, but when it's all said and done, if we can get one more different crop, by the time we're done with this Let's Play, we will have grown 4 different crops, which is absolutely amazing. And that's pretty cool. As you can see up in the right-hand corner, we're on year 3 already. So we're rocking and rolling and moving and grooving, and it's just exciting to be able to bring you guys so much more. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm really super excited to see how much sugarcane we get. Now, I do remember doing it on backcountry for Fs19. I do remember doing that. When we were on it for Fs19, we were getting about the same size fields. I was getting hundreds and hundreds of thousands of liters of it. So you do get a ton. It's kind of like sugar beets and potatoes. From what I understand, is you get tons and tons and tons of yield from it. And so it sells a little bit cheaper. I do believe it sells for prices. Let's go down to sugarcane. Whoops. Sugarcane. It only sells for $124. Okay. It sells for $124, which is about a fourth of what it normally does. But A, you don't have to grow it back. You don't have to keep planting it. And B, I think you get a ton of yield. So, but there we go. All right, so we're going to say our goodbyes, and then I'll wrap it up here quick. I love this series because it gets me in and gets me out. So on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bells to get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you guys right back here tomorrow with the Realistic series. We decided on the Realistic series to go daily until our harvest is done. And then the next harvest that we have to do, we're going to go push it ahead by a week or so. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this field like we always do off camera. I'll get another 100 or 200 trees done. Get us set up for the next. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, I'll finish this field, and then I will cut like 100 or 200 trees off camera. I'll get us into July. I will then get us set up. I do believe that field's next, and then this field. Then we're one way over there, and then we'll be on our way, and we'll keep selling us stuff. We're going to try to keep paying off $130,000 every single day, which then starts to put us some big chunks, and we'll make a decision later if we want more cows or do we want to just keep plugging along. So, all right, guys and gals, get out of here, and I will catch you guys right back here tomorrow with the Raznek Realistic Series. Have a great one, everyone.